to understand why I've never painted a transmission before. It is a pain in the butt. And I'm not just talking about the rain that just came. All the nooks and crannies and crevices, oh. You just don't have anything to get into certain places as far as wire brushes. I'm not getting the Dremel out and doing it that way. So all the open surfaces, such as like the bell housing, I got really clean. And then all these little areas like this, I just got in there with a screwdriver and just scraped, pulled any dirt or grease out that I could, kept hitting it with brake clean over and over. So I'm getting ready to prime it. I guess I'm gonna have to prime it right here at the end of the garage. The other side's basically the same thing. I'm gonna do the pan black, and then I'm doing the rest just the same color as the engine, the tinfoil chrome engine paint. And again, just like I said with the engine, this is more about seeing leaks right when they happen, if they happen. But again, it's a Ford, so there shouldn't be any leaks. Got all the primer done. I did paint the pan black last night so it would be dry today. I could tape it off. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna get under the van and start cleaning before I do the final coat on that. I'm putting the tinfoil chrome on the transmission now. Final coat. Well, first and final coat. It will run. Look at those runs. Let that dry. It's gonna sit there the rest of the day. Like I said, that's the only coat. I got 2 good coats of primer on it. This is just a shiny coat, tinfoil chrome. Okay, while the transmission's drying out there, I need to get all this ready so I can put the transmission in for the final time, which involves this heat shield right here, which I think it has asbestos on the top, like a plate of asbestos. See that? So I'm going to be very careful handling this thing. I'm going to take that out, paint it, and then just wire wheel the bottom just like I did up here on all this here. I've got to do the back side of the rocker here. I've got to do all of them here. This undercoating, somebody put undercoating on, and when you try to wire wheel it, it just starts spreading it. It like melts it and spreads it. So what I've been doing is, if it's secure, if it's stuck real good, then I just clean it and paint over top of it. But if it's flaking, like this stuff is right here, then I remove it. I don't know how many different colors this van was. Or maybe Ford used a different primer or something. I don't know. But there's white, yellow, and this maroon or whatever it is. See, and the frame is the same color. It's that same maroon, pinkish rose. So I'd say rose is probably what it is. Pink rose. So I don't know. Maybe it had a different color. See? Same color right here. Where the vapor canister was. But I've also got to do this side too. This side seems to have more undercoating. See? There it is again, rose. So I gotta get this emergency brake assembly out of here. It's welded right here on the here, so this doesn't come off. I gotta get the spring out of here, or this lever, and then get the cables unhooked. Get that heat shield out, and I'm gonna cut the remainder. Get all these lines out of here. There's a brake line, a vapor line, a vent line, a return line, and a send. So I'm gonna get all those out because I'm running all new lines. I'm gonna put jack stands under the rear end and get these blocks out of here. So it'll be easier because, like I said, I want to do all the way back to this one right here. This is about what I'm looking for. Areas like this is what I was talking about before. This is just, it's stuck on there so good that it just starts melting rather than flaking off. So anything like that, I don't mind. Somewhere up here. But all of this, on the other hand, just flew right off. As soon as you hit it, it just starts flaking off. This is a pain getting up here. This little crevice here. I don't really have any tools. I guess I could get my die grinder and get in there straight with like a wire wheel. I'm gonna knock all this out. I'm gonna finish. This is the only section I have done, is this area right here. So I'm gonna do same thing over here. I got all this done. Oh, I gotta do right here also. That's where I stopped. So you can see before, when I did this in the fall, that's that rubberized undercoating. So it wasn't coming off of there, so I just painted over top of it. You can see spots like that randomly. That's not rust under there, that's that undercoating. But areas like this, see, I was able to get that silky smooth. I'm going to set you up for some time lapse. Here we go. I've done all I'm gonna do as far as grinding and sanding. It's been quite the journey. So mainly I just focused on, because I want to get the transmission back in and all the linkage and all that, so it's just done. So I just did back to here because next week I'm removing the rear end. I gotta tackle all of that. Remove the gas tank, of course the shocks and everything, and then clean up the rear end, paint it, replace the pinion seal, put an electric pump in the fuel tank, and airbags. I'm gonna put airbags right there between the frame, right, kind of take the place of the bump stop right there, remove the bump stop, put the airbag in there. Some of it just wouldn't come loose. I mean, it's stuck on there so good. It was just melting, and then that just becomes a mess. See, that's what happened here. I was just melting that, and I have a feeling it's gonna be fun to clean too. If I remember right, the brake clean and paint stripper, or the I can't remember what you call it, acetone, starts melting it and moving it around. Just realized I missed that corner right there. I'm gonna have to get in that corner. So some places it's bare metal. This all just flaked right off real easily. But other places like this side over here, it just would not break loose. So I'm just gonna clean it the best that I can. Got it all primed. This was to be expected. I don't know if those are showing up on camera or not, but it's that undercoating, that rubberized undercoating, all the stuff that I couldn't get off. Get ready to start spraying the black. Yep. Spray the black. Transmission is in for the final time. That is the final product right there. Got all the linkage hooked up.